Over to sports now. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is now less than 3 months away. However, individuals from certain countries traveling for the showpiece event will need to deposit a $15,000 bond just to enter the US, and even the players are not exempt. This year's FIFA World Cup is being held in the US, Canada and Mexico across June and July, with the majority of games, including the final, taking place in America. However, fans and even players from several countries face an uphill task. They've just set foot in America. And remember, this comes after the Trump administration expanded what is called the Visa Bond Pilot Program. This bond is required from nationals of certain countries who are traveling to the US on a business or tourist visa, also known as B1 and B2 visas. This deposit is a one-time payment which is meant to be refunded once the traveler exits the US under the terms of their visa. Now, this program targets mainly countries from Africa, the Caribbean and Asia. Last week, the US State Department had announced an expansion of the program, with visitors from 50 countries required to submit the deposits. Of these 50 nations, 5 have qualified for the World Cup, and all of them happen to be from Africa. This adds another layer of complication for football fans who are already dealing with high ticket prices. The bond, though refundable, will make it almost impossible for anyone other than wealthy fans from these countries to travel to the US. The average annual income of the 5 impacted countries is less than $5,000. While Trump's travel ban contains an exemption for athletes, no such provisions currently exist for the Visa Bond program. In fact, a New York Times report suggests that FIFA is trying to persuade the State Department to waiver the bonds for members of a competing federation's delegation, which would include players, coaches and support staff, as well as the executives. However, the State Department maintains that all applicants are subject to the same legal standards and must demonstrate that they qualify for the terms of a visa. While FIFA's negotiations could make a waiver possible for official members of a delegation, remember, it's highly unlikely that the exemption will be extended to the fans as well.